Hello again. Uh, this is Ari from Baxter's Heritage Homestead. Thought I would do a quick uh, little seed unboxing haul from Botanical Interest. It is a smaller amount of seeds, but it's okay. And then I figured we could talk about a little bit doing experiments with seeds, trying to grow really old seeds because we have some this year and I just thought that would be kind of fun. So we'll just get right in here. Botanical Interest was recently bought by Epic Gardening, I believe. I don't know for sure, but they give you a seed starting guide, just a little handy one. A thank you lettuce, mescaline lettuce. So just a pretty universal one. And then a Carol Fountain Amaranth Love Lies Bleeding. Some people really love this flower and some people really don't because they see it as a weed, but I really do think it is just beautiful in bouquets and really nice to see in the garden. A Night and Day Snapdragon. Love dark colors of snapdragons. It's another one that can turn into a weed, which is never a bad thing for snapdragons. But I love the variegation on with the light white and just the red. It looks really nice. I've never actually grown snapdragons successfully, so this is a new year for that. I figured, why not? Another snapdragon called Orange Wonder. Just a really pretty one. I like this. In my experience, when I've seen snapdragons at other people's houses, they're usually really small. These all say 30 to 36 inches tall, which is really tall because I don't know anyone that's actually grown the tall varieties. So usually they stay pretty small. But I'm excited about this one as well. This is a really small seed haul and it's just flowers, which I like flowers. Perfume Delight Sweet Peas. Just a pretty universal one to save seeds. I really enjoy the smell of them, and they're an easy one to care for. You put them in the cold and they do pretty well. And then Zinnias. Again, we are a big zinnia family. Love them, love their color, and very excited about this. So that is all the seeds that I have to show you right now. But I will talk to you about, so my mom had a pretty large seed collection. And as I was going through it the other day, I realized she had some sunflowers and lettuces and mung beans from 1994. She had Mammoth Goliath sunflowers, which get up to like 17 feet tall. So I'm excited to see if any of those will germinate. Also, we do have the space to grow these sort of experiments, as I'll call them. Another one is she has Fat Max pumpkins, which I don't know if you know, but they are huge. They can get very large. Usually there's only 1 to 2 blooms on the entire vine, and the vine can be 30 feet long. So excited to try that. We have a bare space that we can just put out there. And if I can get a 500-pound pumpkin, I mean, why not try to get a 500-pound pumpkin? There's no benefit to it other than I'd have to roll it around to be able to utilize it. I wouldn't be able to cook it, but it would be fun to grow. The sunflowers are from 1994, so I'm really excited about trying and seeing how the germination rate is on those, because my mom had pretty good seed storage. So we'll just see how that works out. Another thing we're trying this year is Other than our peppers that we usually, I mean, we grow a lot of peppers in general, but other than like shishitos and jalapenos, we are gonna do, we do have heat mats for peppers, by the way. Seed starting peppers can be a little bit finicky, and our house is pretty cold. But for all the tomato, pepper, and non-root varieties of things, so that includes eggplant. But I plan on starting 2 of each one. Now, I know 2 is not a whole lot, but I have a lot of new varieties this year that I just want to kind of see if I like them enough to keep going. We also use green stalks pretty heavily. We've got about 10 of them. I inherited some of them, but I have several of my own. And we plan on putting a concrete patio behind our garage. Camera storage was full, accidentally. Didn't know that. So we'll see if I can actually, now that some space is clear, we'll see if it can actually mash 2 things together. Don't know if that's gonna work, but I can try. But again, we're planning on putting a concrete pad out back, because right now it is filled with grapevine, which has overtaken the foundation over there, which that's a whole project in of itself. We plan on siding the garage this year anyways. It is a separate detached garage. It is not attached to our house. I don't know if you know this, but we own a 120-year-old house. So things are not exactly conventional here. So we plan on adding a concrete pad for the green stalks, and I plan on doing some dwarf variety tomatoes. And we also have the rings that go around the green stalks that hold things up when they're too heavy. We use a lot of green stalks for lettuce. We cannot overwinter strawberries in green stalks, as beautiful as they may look. It doesn't work for our climate. They would freeze. So we're gonna try some lettuce. We'll do a couple radishes. Radishes don't typically do well in green stalks, but you can get nice radish greens. But dwarf tomato varieties or those types of things. I did not get micro dwarfs. As fun as they would be to grow, it just seems futile. I will do, I'm trying to think of what else I can put in there that's an acceptable thing. A lot of annual herbs are really good to put in there, especially cilantro because it bolts so easily. And we go through a ton of cilantro. But it's not, green stalks are great for people who like minimal spacing, but not great for tomatoes or peppers. But we'll see if the dwarfs can do well with the rings around them. Maybe, maybe not. But I plan on making maybe videos of putting the potting mix in them and potting them up and spacing them out behind our garage. That might be fun. But obviously you can't do that with sunflowers or stuff like that need massive roots. Sunflowers can go down 24 inches, so it's a huge root system. I'm just really excited about trying new things this year in the garden and doing the 2 varieties just to see what we like here in this zone, this space that we have to grow. I haven't found, how do I put this? Tomatoes for us do not get canned usually. They get eaten. And then when time is tough, we just throw them in the freezer, whole and in a bag until I take them out and use them. So that's all tomatoes. We don't separate them out. We're not organized people. but we just put them in a bag in the freezer whole, and then we deal with them when we want to make sauce or whatever. So I'm hoping that we can get some determinate varieties that I can just get done and over with. And that way I can either freeze or try and can them. It's just the simpler way to do things, in my opinion, for this year. We have a lot going on this summer, and I just want to utilize my time the wisest. What else? It's kind of difficult for me to just like word things properly. I feel like I am fumbling over my words usually when I'm making these, even though I can usually talk like a normal person throughout my everyday life. It just feels kind of awkward. But that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed the little tiny seed haul. I know it wasn't much, but let me know if you've ever grown super old seeds. Not that 1994 is super old, but they're not young either. So let me know if you've had success with germination rates like that, or yeah. So thank you for watching again, and just thank you for being here. That is all. See you next time.